How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to episode 5 of my Rise of the Tomb Raider Let's Play. Picking up right where we left off, as usual. Oh, of course I had to go in. I guess we're just going after the death caps at the front. Alright. Oh, hello. Can you not jump off ropes anymore? Oh. They changed all the buttons around between the first and... As I said in episode 1, I'm recording this on... Literally, like... I started recording Rise of the Tomb Raider about an hour after I finished recording Tomb Raider. So, all the buttons in my mind are the same as in the last game, but they're not. So in the last game, when you wanted to drop off a rope, you hit Shift. In this game, you hit C. So, that would be where I was confused.
Might be able to make something with all this. Should head back to camp and try.
I think I'm going to assign the skill. Okay, never mind. It's not going to let me. Cost 2 arrows. I'll call for 3 of those. There we go. Full up on arrows. Can't upgrade any of this stuff. What's in Hunter right now? Arrow retrieval. The last game that was a given. Oh, killing enemies. Okay, never mind. Breath control. And you go for that.
Need to rest. So cold, so tired.
No, you listen to me. This discovery is too important. I don't give a damn about my reputation. Don't you dare threaten me. After everything I've done? Hello? Hello?
Dad, what's happening?
They're fools!
You're scaring me.
I'm close, Lara. Close to something important. Someday, you'll understand.
I don't want to understand. I just want you to stop. Be my dad again.
me! Come on, we got him! Keep running! Go! Run her down!
We found another camp up here. Fire was still warm. They can't be far. Over.
Comms are still spotty, so stay in close. We need to find them before they can organize another raid.
That's the challenge, is to loot corpses.
Command, we're fanning out to pick up the trail.
Roger that, but it looks like they've retreated. Primary objective is to find a missing survey.
Yeah, I just figured that was a given. Just looking at the collectibles in the area. Not gonna go heavily after them at the moment, but at some point I will. Probably do the same thing I did in the last game. Get most of them naturally, and then once I get most of the equipment, I will go back and just do like one very long episode, getting everything up until that point. Or if this game gives me a clear point of no return, like again, like the last game did, then I'll just do it then. I'll have to look it up because I don't remember if it does or not. Come on. Ooh, more wood. I'll take it.
All teams, keep your eyes open. The natives booby-trap the woods.
If I can get stealth kills, I might as well. There we go. Oh, and right next to a collectible. Sweet.
A crown from one of the princes of Kiev. How did it come to be all the way out here? someone was wearing it when they were killed.
That one I don't have to agree with.
We're gearing up. I was on the first flight to Siberia to secure the old Soviet installation now. More are arriving every minute. Konstantin gave a speech to the new boots, and I stayed in the back to watch. Love hearing him speak. Never gets old. I was never much for believing, but it was just words before. This is something more. It's truth. I was broken once. But Trinity is making us whole again. Giving us a purpose. A new world awaits. Even those who don't believe will have a part to play.
Well, I like games that do this. Give you documents, then read them for you. Is he up here? Ah, there he is.
These characters look Mongolian, but I can't read what it says.
Heads up. We haven't restored the uplink. Expect interference on all transmissions.
Might as well go after all the stealth kills.
We still haven't located the missing survey team. That's still our primary objective. Eyes open.
For a year I have ridden with an army of Mongols, as envoy from the Order of Trinity. Their Khan is a great warlord, despite his heathen ways. Under my influence, I have helped them topple nations, burn cities and kill princes, all in search of the Prophet. Our slaughter of the Rus was not in vain, for among the spoils we at last found the map. And now, this very morning, after a season in the mountains, we saw buildings rising from a green valley surrounded by ice. We have found Kitesh. I tell the Khan of the riches that will be his, and that alone drives him on. But the real victory will be for God, when we purge the Prophet's lies from the earth, and at last, the divine source will be ours.
Alrighty then. I could probably now translate that, pillar. Oh, that just updated to caves. This one, I believe, requires explosives, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Oh, but that's not the cave it's telling me about. Oh.
No, wait.
Still requires more gear than I have.
Not down yet.
Okay, cannot jump through leaves. Got it. I'm gonna go back to camp and use our skill point. I'm gonna go for that one, just because it's definitely more useful in the long run. That's super useful. Need more animal hides, I believe that is. There definitely may be times in between episodes where all I do is hunt for resources. Just to do upgrades.
Most of the writing is in praise of a military victory, but it looks like they left something nearby.
So 3 caches. I'll grab those and move on. It's like I knew there was something near the campfire. I couldn't remember what. So that makes sense that would be one of these. Yep. Now I have to get used to the fact that this game has sprinting. After I got used to the fact that the last game didn't. Such weird differences between them. Not a huge deal at all. Just weird differences.
Communication's too unpredictable. If we can't reconnect with the facility soon, we're going to withdraw.
I think there was a document up here according to the map. Yep. Might as well get it since I'm right next to it.
We have told the people of the Valley City that we will attack at dawn, but we shall advance behind the Karash at moonrise. The captives we kept from the battles in the west will be our shields as we advance. Few survived the long march across the mountains, but those that live will serve their purpose to the Horde. The city sparkles, a gift not yet given. We will take what is ours and march home with our spoils.
Yep, that sounds very ancient Mongolian. Emphasis on ancient. I actually don't know much. Like, this is gonna sound extremely ignorant of me, and I apologize, but Mongolia, I believe, is still around, right? If so, I'm kind of curious what their culture is nowadays. Again, there was no way for me to say that without sounding extremely ignorant, and yeah, I am ignorant about that. Oh, come on. There we go. Took so much just to kill a rabbit. How am I getting headshots? I can't even hit a fucking rabbit. Whatever. Unfortunately, it is about that time, though. So, thank you everybody for watching, and I will hope to see you in the next episode. Alright, bye.